Welcome back to Nibble Time Snack Review. It has been quite a hiatus that I have been off, but I am well rested, back to bring you the facts on all the things that you should probably be trying, from limited edition foods to snacks to beverages. So today we're actually going to be learning and trying something new by a very, very old company. If you've watched any of the older ones, you know everything good was created pre-1900. This is no exception. We are going to be talking about Coca-Cola. So let's learn a little bit about Coke. So we're going to scroll back the time to 1886. Atlanta, Georgia, a pharmacist by the name of John Stith Pemberton decides to create a temperance drink. Now, what a temperance drink is, for anybody who doesn't know, it is for somebody who abstains from alcohol. So this would be your alternative to drinking, beer, whiskey, wine, whatever you happen to have. And obviously, things turned out pretty well for him. A nice alternative. Although, as everybody knows, the reason it's called Coke is because, he used cocaine. And some might say that cocaine is just a wee bit worse than, say, alcohol. But let's continue on our journey through the timeline. So we're talking 130 plus years ago. Coke's invented. It's going, pretty good. It's initially being sold drugstores, pharmacies. During that time, alcohol heavily taxed across the board. So Coke, to distinguish itself, starts painting all their barrels, because everything was sold in barrels of either Coke, alcohol, whatever, paints them red to distinguish them from alcohol for the tax collectors. So that actually sticks. 130 years later, we still get that distinctive red logo and color that we all know and love. So fast forwarding in 1923, Coke decides, we haven't done enough. We're going to create some more stuff. They're actually the ones credited with creating the six-pack as a nice convenient way to carry your cocaine-infused beverages home. Most people think of alcohol when they go, okay, grab me a six-pack, but it was actually Coca-Cola that brought that invention to us. Interesting. So we're going to jump forward, skipping over lots of different Coke history because it's just too much to get done in just a few facts. 1985, dark, dark times for Coca-Cola. There was no cocaine left in the drinks at this time, but they did decide to release new Coke, taking away the old Coke and bringing out a disgusting beverage. Now, let's be honest. They were tweaking their original formula, released something they knew was going to be terrible, so that way everybody would be like, bring back the old one, but people wouldn't quite remember. They would just know that it was a better version than what they had. Thus, Coke Classic comes back. Also in the 1985, Coke was the first carbonated beverage sent into space. Actually, I don't know if that's true, but they were the first soda pop to go into space. First one to be drunk, it was sent up there on the Challenger, I believe is what they said it was, and so Coke goes to space. In researching Coke, this isn't so much a Coke fact, more or less is something else I found. I found a Twitter thread of people who like combining Coke and milk together. So, just some sort of weird deviant thing. I'm not trying that here. That is not happening. But, if you are somebody that drinks milk and Coke together, not separate, a lot of people who drink milk, a lot of people who drink Coke, you put them together in one glass and you're like, that's some good stuff. Drop me a comment. Let me know why it's so good and why I will still never try it. Have you ever thought to yourself, you have a great idea, say you're Coke, and you're like, I got a great idea. Let's be the first one to send a can of Coke into space. And then you wait about 40 years to release Coke Starlight. We have regular as well as zero sugar of Coke Starlight. Now, I have no idea what this tastes like. I read a bunch of different rumors of what it could possibly be. So let's try it out and see what it is. This actually was released in the United States on Monday, February 21st, 2022. So just a few days ago from this filming. So we're going to start with the regular, and then we'll go to the zero. I'm more of a Coke Zero drinker, like that better. You can tell that it's fresh. It doesn't quite taste like, or it doesn't quite smell like Coke, that sugary aroma you get when you open one. So it's cold, it's caffeinated. Might be a tinge of raspberry. I don't know. As a kid, did you ever go to the fountain drinks and put Coke in and then like Sprite and Fanta and like a couple, and you just get this like amalgamation of flavor? That's kind of what I'm getting. It's kind of like that, except, you know, when doing it as a kid, it always came out like super gross. I don't know, maybe the zero is a little better. So it's the same thing. I'm getting like a little bit of hint of like a raspberry-ish, but I'm also getting like the aftertaste of maybe like a Sprite. So it's very similar to the regular one, but a little bit of a duller flavor, kind of like the similarity between a traditional Coke and a Coke Zero. Like the Coke Zero tastes just a little bit duller. So let's do the rating on this. To refresh everybody, since it's been a while, we do everything out of 100. I am going to give the regular one a 78 and the zero a 76. Both good. I'd say if you're in the mood of trying something a little bit different, go ahead and try it. I enjoyed it. I'm still getting like all these different flavors like dancing on my taste buds and tongue. It's very odd. I wouldn't think of space immediately, but I would think of, you know, Coke pretty quickly. So, well, thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry that it has been so long between uploads, but I am looking back to get back into doing these each week. Every Saturday morning, we can spend just a few minutes together. Thank you, and you know, don't forget, leave a comment if you drink milk and Coke together. Convince me why. Take care.